Hey, this is Brutally Delicious with Henry
and Onni from Excalion. What we're gonna make for you today is some bananas. No, actually, what I mean is Karelian pasty, Karelian pirkka, traditional Finnish food with some egg butter topping. It's all brilliant. What we need for that is some butter, some eggs, a bit of salt, milk, bit of water, rice, rye flour, white flour, and that's all. Simple and easy. What you need to make first is rice porridge, and for that you need some porridge rice, milk and water, a bit of salt, bit of butter as well. Salt and butter, they go to everything in this one. So let's go and make that one first.
Okay, we're ready to proceed with the porridge. So we brought 1 cup of water to boil. We needed to get a bit creative here at the cottage. So next thing, so the water is boiling, so we put in 1 cup of porridge rice. We let it run for a couple of minutes until the water vaporizes, and then we add some milk. One liter of milk is fine. Okay, next we add some milk. Rice porridge takes about an hour to make. It's actually a great dish on its own, but it's an important part of Karelian pasties. But it takes a while, and you need to be a bit careful with the milk because it burns quite easily.
Now that the porridge is simmering, we're ready to make the dough. What you need for that is a cup of water, like that, a cup and a half of rye flour, roughly the same amount of white flour, and a teaspoonful of salt. Just like that. And then you just knead it all together. Sticky and moist, as it should be. Alright, that's about it. When you get this sort of consistency, the dough is ready. But now we're ready to make the pasties themselves. Just added a tiny bit of butter to the dough, but you can do without that as well. It gives it a little bit of moisture and a little bit of taste, but who wants those things?
Okay, the porridge is ready. As you can see, it's nice. The texture is very good right now. So we add some, just a tiny pinch of salt and some butter, just to the taste. And just some plain butter. Alright, the porridge is ready. Now we're ready to proceed.
Now that the porridge is ready, we started to put the oven on, well, it's as hot as it gets, 250 degrees. And now we're ready to make the pasties themselves. We'd actually need a rolling pin for this one, but as we don't have one, we improvised and we've got the good old empty Jameson bottle. So what you need to do first is spread some flour on a table or on your working desk. Take the dough and just roll it quite thin, like I would say, a couple millimeters, 1/6 of an inch for those imperials. And after you get it nice and thin, take your cup, maybe something a little bit sturdier than this one, make these nice little circles. Oh, they don't come out from it. Oh, there you go. These kind of circles, this is just preparation for the next stage of the thing. Now that we've pre-made these little discs of dough, we're ready to make the filling, or put the filling in and make them even a little bit thinner. So what you need for this is a generous amount of flour underneath, and just roll it really thin and try to keep it round or oval shaped. Just like this, and really thin, like less than a millimeter, I would say. Well, not less, roughly that. Yeah, just make it as thin as you can get, but beware, try to keep it intact in the sense that if you make it really thin, it might break. So this is about the thinness I'm looking for. And next, we are ready to put the filling in. So get a good spoonful of the rice porridge that you just made, just like that. Put it into the middle of the pasty, and now the exciting part. You just gotta fold the sides of the pasty over the top of this. So let me show how it's done. Roughly like this. You all know the shape, right? And now folding the dough. There's not really a right way to do this. Everyone's got their favorites. This is how I do it. Filling. It's no need to be too fancy, it's sort of rough and ready. When the pasty is ready, just put it in a tray and put the tray in the oven. Well, basically when the tray is full, I would say. There's no point in baking just one of these. Now that we've made a whole tray full of these tasty pasties, we're ready to put them in the oven. Middle level, 8 to 10 minutes until it's nice golden brown. Now that the pasties are nice and brown, we're ready to take them out from the oven itself. Wouldn't want to come, that's the case. As the pasties come from the oven, they might be a slight bit dry. So what we need to do is to get them moist again. So what we have over here is a mix of just a cup of water, 50 grams of butter. And what we're going to do with the oven fresh pasties is just to dip them in. Both sides. Quick in, quick out. And put them dry on the clean plate. Just like that.
Okay, so the Karelian pasties are ready. So the last final thing is to make the topping for it. And this is the classical egg butter. Egg butter is very simple. Boil eggs, butter. And we finished it with some Excalion. See what I did there? Yeah. First thing what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mash the eggs. By the way, Gordon Ramsay once said that this is the most disgusting thing he has ever eaten, but I disagree there. This is actually a pretty nice classic Finnish dish. It's plain and simple, not too fancy, but tasty as hell. It's fine to use also different types of butter. Here I had the quite classic one, and we can finish it also with some salt. And it's just okay to try it a bit how much you need for it, but just mash it all together. Okay, the egg butter is ready, but we're gonna finish it with Excalion. We only use the very green part. You can actually chop it quite nice and small. This is not mandatory part actually of the Karelian pastries and egg butter, but it actually fits pretty nicely. You can chop it quite small. All right, just gonna finish it with some Excalion, and yes, it's ready to be served.
Now the pasties are ready with the Excalion butter on top of them, so it's just time to feast. Bon appetit. Into the mouth, preferably.
Cheers. Mm-hmm.